Hello, friends. Namaskar, Namaste. My name is Anando Mukherjee, based out of Columbus, Ohio. It's been an absolute pleasure to be part of the wonderful Spotlight family for nearly 6 years now. I've also had the privilege to be casted in a couple of plays and helped with some of the marketing, event management, and production work. The festivals have always been a whole lot of fun for all of us and our audience, and the plays and performances have been enthralling. The Spotlight family would like to invite all of you to the 6th South Asian Theatre Festival of the Columbus chapter. This year we have a digital festival with a lot of wonderful short plays, which we are hoping you will thoroughly enjoy. It's an honor for me to introduce our next play called Navigation. It's been written and performed by Monty Almoro, directed by our very dear friend, philosopher, and guide, Joe Bishara, who's also done the scenic and sound engineering. The lighting design has been done by Elena Ionucci. The sound engineer is Wade Blade. The videographer and editor is David Crone. Here's the synopsis of the play. While relocating to the US, a young man identifies his opportunity for a new beginning, managing what it means to be a gay Asian immigrant youth in America. This play has been produced by Abbey Theatre of Dublin as part of the virtual theatre program. For a second, I was going to say Abbey Road Studios. But no, welcome, friends, and hope you enjoy the plays and the festival. And thank you very much, and stay safe. Cheers. Bye.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. I hate this game! Ah! Not much to it, huh? I'd wake up, I'd go to school, I'd go through my classes. Then I'd eat lunch by myself. Why'd I eat lunch by myself? Because I had no friends. Duh. Then I'd go home, play video games, and rinse and repeat over and over and over again. Yes! Yes! Let me tell you a bit about myself. My name is Montiel Moro. My family has carried on nomadically since I was a child. I was born in the Philippines. We then lived in Nigeria for a few years. We then immigrated to the United States for a bit, moving from Chicago to Idaho to California within the span of 4 years, and then here in Australia. And you may be thinking, wow, Monty, you've lived such a full life, and you were only 13? Well, if I may be so honest, no, I hadn't. You see, my body may have been in these places, but I was never in these places. I never experienced them. I didn't see the Sydney Opera House. I didn't go on any safaris in Africa. I didn't do anything. That's why I was determined to make this next move different. After all, I was going to the land where dreams are born, where children still wish upon stars. I am talking, of course, of the Mid-Ohio area. I didn't want to live fearfully anymore. I didn't want to be shy, because the truth is, I hated how my life was. So I was going to do something about it. Everyone has that spirit of change in them. It's primal, but it's up to you to decide whether or not to heed it. I'm going to take you on my journey with this spirit. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I knew I just had to. I had nothing to lose, after all. Picture it. English 101.
All right, I'm early. There's 6 people here. This is it, Monty. Come on, get in the game. Talk to someone. Anyone. What about her? She's just on her phone. I don't want to bother her. Okay. Hey, he's cute. Nah, too cute. Monty. Okay, her. Too scary. Okay, him. Too tall. What time is it? Just stand by the wall and maybe someone will come talk to you. No! Okay, what about him? No. Wait! She's brown. Okay, talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her? Okay. Here goes. She's pulling out a phone. Monty, I don't know. Holy, oh my, ah!
Are you Filipino? Sorry, I'm new. Oh, you too. That's cool. That's so cool. Another Filipino. Did you move here from the Philippines? Oh, hi, Marin. I'm Monty. Okay. So, with that incredibly flawless interaction, I made my first friend. Marin, English 101. This becoming brave thing is easier than I thought. What's that? Auditions. For what? Anything goes. Never heard of it. And you want me to? Right. How about, no. See, I just got here and, there's so much going on and I've never been in a show before and, I don't know how to balance that and school. Oh, it's Marin. She wants to hang out. Okay, this is good. This is so good. Okay. Sure. Send. Yes! So we meet up, and I'm still a little awkward, but Marin goes out of her way to include me and make me feel comfortable. We're watching movies, we drink, we make vines, and I'm having such a wonderful time that, Marin? Yes? I'm gay. Oh. And she hugs me, and it's okay. And a few weeks later, we go to watch Anything Goes. We go take our seats, and as the curtains fly out, the set, a huge boat is revealed. It's this huge spectacle with the playing space in front, and the orchestra plays up top in full view of the audience. Keep in mind, this is the first show I'd ever seen, and so I was struck. The singing, the dancing, Reno Sweeney popped like a dream. And what's crazy is that those kids up there were my age. And, as the intermission comes, I suddenly feel this wave of regret. It suddenly all made sense. I had let my fear get the best of me. You see, a bunch of those kids up there, a bunch of those boys up there were in the choir with me. And as soon as the show started, they started getting closer, but I was still kind of in the outskirts. Now, I didn't understand the jokes, the laughs, the looks they'd give each other. I had made the decision to feed my fear. And then this snowballed into consequences that I wasn't expecting. I mean, even with all the courage I could muster, it didn't feel enough to break into those groups. You know what I'm talking about. Walking up to one person outside of your English class is different than walking up to a group of people with their own cliques and inside jokes. It's a difficult barrier to break, am I right? So, I shape up. Junior year comes, Vine dies, but I make it my mission, though, that I wasn't going to allow fear to do that again. So, when the opportunity presented itself, I wrote my name on that list. I wrote Monty Almoro underneath auditions for Footloose. And boy, your first audition is something you never forget. I remember walking up to that room, and this girl was in there singing, and her voice was gorgeous. And I remember thinking, oh my God, what the hell am I doing? I could run out right now and tell the director, I'm sorry, but something came up. But I caught myself. I said, dang it, Monty, rev up and get in there. So I took a deep breath, and when she was done, I walked through those doors. Hello, I will be singing. Sorry, my name is Monty Almoro. Sorry, I have the tenor side. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Mama says, thank you. Thank you. And just like that, my audition was over. Afterwards, I go to meet up with Marin. And then I do what any high schooler does after an audition. I scrutinize. Now, I saw the way Miss Gibbs looked at me, and she was writing a lot during our audition, which I think means that she is thinking that she is considering me for something, right? Or, now, the piano teacher gave me this really nice smile afterwards, and, she's got to have some sway with the directors, so it could mean I'm in, right? I'm grasping at all the tiny little details that could spell out my fate. And Marin assures me, though, that she's sure I did great, and that she's been telling her friends about me, and that they want to meet me. What? Little old me? Yeah, they want to meet my new gay best friend. Oh. You told them? Mm-hmm. They're cool with it. No big deal. Yeah, no big deal. Anyway, a few weeks later, and there was my name. Who was I, you ask? Was I the hero? No. The reverend? No. The best friend? No. The bad boy? Kind of. I consider him a bit of a baddie, doing his thing. I see you're already sweating with anticipation, so yes, I was the baddest bitch of Beaumont. Bickle? My starring line? $12! That's cool, right? Anyway, we got right into the thick of rehearsals. The singing, the dancing, the scene work. And it was all new to me, but that's what makes it exciting. Unfortunately, I still couldn't get myself into those groups. Even though we were in a new show together and I got some of the inside jokes, I still couldn't get in there. I couldn't break that wall. And so I do the thing that upperclassmen do when they're a little stuck in the social world. I turned to the freshmen. I got to know them, and we got into all sorts of fun, and... It's Marin. I'll text her later. Anyway, we had bonfires, yeah? And we were cooking our marshmallows and eating them and sharing our stories, and... Can't talk right now. Anyway, I eventually got my license, and nothing beats late night car talks as you're picking off fries from the bottom of a Wendy's bag. And Marin! Monty, I don't know where this is coming from. I'm sorry, I got it, I'll talk to you later. The show dates for Footloose came and went, and a ton of tears came flowing. I was holding my freshman friends close to me, and wow, what an experience. Although, looking out, I didn't seem to see Marin, Monty. I feel like you're drifting away from me and prioritizing other people. I'm not. You're different, and I miss you. Marin, I don't want to talk about this. You drop people so easily, huh? I honestly knew this was going to happen. It's either me or them. Did I want to stay loyal to her? Yes. Did I also want to expand my friend groups? Yes. Was I also pissed at her? Very much. It's not just about choosing popularity over true friendship, although the former did present an easier choice. I feel weird that you told people that I'm gay. I know they're okay with it, and I'm okay with it, but... So what's the problem? I don't know. It's just that I can't explain it. It just makes me feel weird that you did that. Look, I love and I cherish our friendship, but Marin, Monty, they were cool with it. I didn't think it was a big deal. Besides, I mean, look at you, it's not that hard to see. Stop it! It feels like a big deal to me. I don't know why it is, but it is. Okay? But that still doesn't excuse you just dropping me out of nowhere. Marin, I should be allowed to have other friends. I mean, just saying I should be allowed gives me such a weird feeling. Call me out on not balancing well, and I'll try to get better. But stop outing me. And don't make me choose. Please. Courage has many layers, folks. There's the courage that pushes you past your limits, the one that you use to talk to that girl outside of your English class or walk up to your first audition. But different acts require different courages. And standing up to the people you love is a different set of muscles. But along with confronting yourself, confronting your loved ones is probably one of the most important acts you should do. That summer, after junior year, we gradually begin to hang out more and more. It's imperfect, but we try. I get to expand my friend groups, but also maintain my friendship with Marin. And when we get back for senior year, we're good. Oh, here she comes. Do I want to do what? Homecoming. Run with you. Oh, sure, if you want to, I guess. And just like that, we were on the ballot. And that Friday night, we were lined up on that football field with the rest of our homecoming court. Here I was, running for a position that showed that I was so far away from that shy boy playing video games. I looked at Marin, and we share our nervous energies. And out in the stands are all of our friends, each one a victory over my shyness. And it doesn't matter what happened that night, because I was surrounded by the people that lifted me up, each one a victory. Because it doesn't matter what happened that night, because I was so proud of myself for getting that far. Because it doesn't matter if I won or not, because I had won my courage. But I did win. I started college that next fall, attending a community college. Why here? I had no idea what I wanted to do. Community college is the cheapest option for the undetermined, and I will die on that hill. Now, I knew I had things I really enjoyed. Brunch, for example, and the theater, but I wasn't confident to bet $40,000 on either yet. Oh, here's my class, beginning acting. I'll chase the first lead that I have. We learn about the basics, about movement and projection, but something in me itches to find out more. So I ask, Professor, I want to take the next step. What can I do? And he refers me to a person that's been doing coaching in the area. And as I'm walking back to my car, the number burning hot in my sweaty palm, I'm running through all the reasons why this is a bad idea. What if he's really important? What if I'm bothering him? What if he's in the middle of this super important meeting and he tells me that I ruined his multi-million-dollar deal and he tells me that I'll never work in the industry again if he has anything to say about it? And this all sounds funny now, but when you're just starting out somewhere, these are the thoughts that truly run through your head. But fuck it. Hello? Tom. Hi, my name is Monty. My professor said that if I wanted some extra lessons, I could reach out to you. Great. How much? Yeah, I could do that. Right. Right. Right now. Meet with you right now. On my way. Hi, nice to meet you. Do I have a monologue? Oh, thank you. An audition right now. Oh, okay. A show with you? Yes! And you may be asking yourself, is it really that easy? Well, the answer is no. But I only have 30 minutes, so shut up. I stroll into that first reading session, braced for whatever's about to happen. Hi. Are you excited to do the show? Me too. Who do you... Sorry. Awkward. Don't get discouraged, Monty. We start the read-through, and it's obvious from the get-go that I am the odd man out. With a solid 2 lines on my resume, I'm sitting with veterans. Their years of experience shadowing my own. And it's daunting, but conquering my fear is kind of a pastime of mine now. Hi, your name's Chelsea, right? Yeah, I'm having fun. Honestly, just a little nervous. I'm nervous because you're all so good. It's true. You're welcome. Yeah, we all got to start somewhere. Chelsea and I become fast friends. Actually, funny enough, she's younger than me. I know all my friends are younger than me. That's just how it ended up, okay? Anyway, one day when we didn't have rehearsal, Chelsea and I are hanging out, and she brings her friend, Andy. Now, Andy is this boy with the curliest hair that you've seen. And Chelsea says that we'd make a cute couple. And I'll admit it, I thought he was cute. And Chelsea gushes and takes it upon herself to try and set us up. And I'm just kind of letting it happen. And at some point, though, he leans over to her and he tells her, I don't date Asian people. Oh. Wow. I mean, rejection always sucks, but wow. It wasn't our clothes. It wasn't our personalities. I'm pretty sure I wore deodorant that day. It wasn't because he was a Lana gay and I'm a Beyonce gay. It was because, wow. I mean, I'm no stranger to racial stuff. I'm a child of the internet, but that was the first time that my race really became a factor in my life. Gross. Anyway, I was enjoying my time in the play. And I remember thinking, wow, okay, I really like the theater. I've always liked it. The camaraderie, the feeling of being on stage all the time. This is what I want to do. I want to be an actor. That being said, I knew that this field rewarded for great leaps. And so what's a greater leap than going from community college than going to the Juilliard School? I start the application process right away. And let me tell you, it's grueling. A few essays, a full portfolio, and enough money to get you to New York, Chicago, or LA mid-March. But regardless, I was pumped. I tell the people in my cast, and they're excited for me. Some give me their well wishes, others give me their advice. And I continue to work on my portfolio with Tom. And I get this feeling of, yeah, this is what I meant to be doing. I do still have my naysayers, though. In the world, you'll meet a lot of people who call themselves realists. People who would rather tell you to your face that there's other people out there and that you shouldn't get your hopes up. And I had Chelsea come to my rescue. She says that she's sure I'll do great and that I honestly have a great chance of getting in because I have such a unique look. I mean, it's so much easier for people who look like me right now. I mean, just look at Hamilton. Made sense to me. So, leaving for Chicago, I had my portfolio in one hand with a song, a Shakespeare, a Greek, and a one-man play. Love those. And in the other hand, I had a mixed confidence. I get there, and there's 50 people in my group. And whenever I get nervous, I'd look at the two other Asian people in the room, and I'd go, okay, their accents look thick, which means that I think that my chances look good. Eventually, we start the rounds of auditions, and people go in, they come out, some are in tears, some are relieved, and then pretty soon, it's my turn. I take a deep breath, and I walk up. Hello, my name is Monty Almoro. Today, I will be performing a monologue from Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors and Tom Paine by Will Eno. I do it, and they take some notes, good so far. They ask if they can hear the song, and I say yes. And I gear up, and I sing, and thank you. Thank you. And just like that, my audition was over. 30 minutes later, the callback list came up, and I crowd around with the other 49, and there was one name on that list, and it wasn't mine. After months of hard work, to end like this, it was devastating. I drive home bruised, and in these moments, it's hard not to believe your naysayers. What is that about it being easier for Asian people? Man, if I couldn't get through with the bar being lower for me, what does that say? I get back in time for the start of dress rehearsals, and I feel off. Rejection is a weird fellow to get over. So the show dates come, and one of my castmates introduces me to his girlfriend. This is my gay Asian friend, Monty. Whoa, record scratch. What? Number one, I am not your friend. Number two, I am not your friend. I don't say this, of course. I smile, I shake her hand, and I leave, but it continues to gnaw at me. This is my gay Asian friend, Monty. Why does my race keep coming up? Wow, okay, where do I begin? I don't want to be just known for my identities and subsequently denied because of them. I mean, I feel like it happens at such random times too. Like, I'm just walking down the street and then boom, someone just jabs me in the side. I'm not ashamed of who I am, so why does it bother me? But I guess I've always known the reason. It's because that is how you see me. I am the other. I am not like you. You say you don't see color, and yet that is how you spot me in a crowd. It bothers me because no matter what we do together, no matter the victories that we share, the conversations that we will have, the brotherhood or the love that we share, it'll be simplified by my color. All of that won't matter because how you see me, the first thing that you still think about when conjuring me up in your mind is the continent that I'm from. So am I mad? Yes, I am mad. I am mad because I'm sick and tired of not being heard, of my people not being heard. All because you can't get over the country on my passport. When you say that I am your Asian friend, you're tokenizing me, reducing the content of my character to the color of my skin. When you say that you don't date Asian people, you disqualify an entire race. You deem them as lesser, and you put that garbage out into the world and expect us just to nod our head and say that we understand? Your racial preference is you saying that you have seen every person of that race and deem them as less attractive, less beautiful in your eyes. And you perpetuate the notion that some races are just better equipped to be loved than others. When you say that it is easier for people of color in the arts, I have 3 words for you. Check your privilege. I mean, look at those conservatory programs that you say favor people of color. I'll give you a hint. White, maybe 2 black people, a Latina, and throw in an Asian person for spice. And then ask any of those actors, and I guarantee that they have heard all the fan favorites before. Can you sound more black? Or, did you know that it's harder now for white actors? Or, but Hamilton! Newsflash, Hamilton did not end racism in the theater. I'm mad at myself for believing that we were past it. I'm mad at myself for pushing the same messaging that has been used to suppress voices of color. Now, consider me the harbinger of those times coming to an end. Soon you'll see more of us on your stages and on your screens, telling you that we are worthy, that we are valued, and that we don't need you to sympathize. We need you to see what's wrong and fix it with us. And I'll be damned if I'm not one of those people telling you that. There we go. That's my cause. And that's the lesson here. My cause is great, and you will not scare me from it. I have a show to do. I take my place as the lights go up, and it is magnificent. I love acting, I love theater, but now it feels like I am here for a reason. Every action is infused with this need to change the world for all of us. Every role I take from here on out is a big to the racists. This is me taking my space in this world and opening it up just that bit more for the rest of us. To people of color, we are beautiful. We are worthy. And we know that. I'm not making any discoveries, just reminders in a world that wants to rank us below everyone else. My cause is to use the arts to shine a light on our worth so that we may never forget